Beautiful day again here in Los Angeles, and we are here to celebrate and commemorate a great renovation here at the Tea House, which is known as the Transition House. My name is Oral Hershiser. I'm the broadcaster for Sportsnet LA and the Los Angeles Dodgers. I get to call games at home now, especially when this young man is playing third base or DHing. It's fantastic. It's an honor for me to be the master of ceremonies here today and to think about all the great work that has been done here and is going to be done in the future. To commemorate this occasion, this is the first project for the All-Star Legacy that has been going on, projects that have been going on for about 20 years. Major League Baseball has donated with their partners about $100 million over that time, and they have gone to lots of different projects and lots of things that are very heartfelt to Major League Baseball players, Major League Baseball owners, and also to the local community that is needed. Los Angeles is a very special place that we all know. It's a city of champions, great universities, amazing weather, but we also have some issues that we do need to address and to help and to impact our communities around us as the rest of us are living our lives in a way that we like. There are others that need a boost up or a helping hand. And that is in our community for the veterans, the homeless veterans. We have one of the largest populations of homeless veterans in this country. The numbers can circulate around 3,900 young men and women, and we are very fortunate to be able to and want to help in this area. And it is huge for Major League Baseball, for the Los Angeles Dodgers, for the Los Angeles Dodger Foundation, and for some very special people to not only to give back, but also to inspire others to join us, and to join us in this quest, and to join us in other areas. This is a huge week for the Los Angeles Dodgers and Major League Baseball because the All-Star Game has returned. And this event kicks off some of the initiatives of this All-Star Week, and we're very excited about that. We have some great speakers today, to really bring about some specifics of what's going on here and what has happened in this great place. First and foremost, I'd like to introduce the Clinical Operations Director of Volunteers of America, who has partnered with the Dodgers, with Major League Baseball, with Justin and Courtney, with the foundation, to come up and speak to you. Tanya, please.
Good morning. Trying to stay cool? Yes, yes. Thank you, everybody, for being here. VOLA, Transitional Housing, also known as the Tea House, has been addressing a myriad of issues facing veterans and their families for nearly a decade. Our support helps veterans overcome the barriers that stand between them and a stable, secure life. Case management, employment, permanent housing, and transitional housing are at the heart of what we do here for veteran programs with VOLA. Today we're here at the Tea House, which provides transitional housing for veterans experiencing homelessness. To be chosen by Major League Baseball, the Los Angeles Dodgers, and Courtney and Justin Turner of the Justin Turner Foundation is a blessing and an honor. The veterans here work hard to improve their circumstances and to know they are being appreciated with a beautifully landscaped courtyard, a renovated living space, and a remodeled common area is truly amazing. Here in the heart of Skid Row, we'll be able to have a safe sanctuary for them to feel safe in. On behalf of our president, Bob Pratt, our entire VOALA staff, and the veterans living here at the Tea House, I want to say thank you to Major League Baseball, to the Los Angeles Dodgers, and Courtney and Justin Turner of the Justin Turner Foundation for this incredible gift. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Tanya. Our next speaker is a gentleman that was at the forefront of a lot of the ideas and all of the decisions, I would say, that have improved the Los Angeles Dodgers beyond belief. Not only on the field with the championship, not only on the field with the great rosters and what has been done at the renovation of the stadium, but also just to restore the pride in the organization of what the Dodgers are, not only the legacy in the past, but the future and the present. So it is my honor to introduce the CEO of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Mr. Stan Kasten.
Thank you, Oral. That's very nice of you. It is a great pleasure to be here today. This is the kickoff event of our community projects for this weekend. As you have heard, baseball this year will be donating about $6 million in programs through our community, and I'm so proud of that. I am also proud because at the Dodgers, all our community projects, we strive to not just talk about things, we strive to have our actions match our words, whether it's fighting the pandemic or fighting for voting rights, et cetera, et cetera. Well, we thought it was fine to always thank our veterans for their service, and we always should. Thank you for your service. That's really important. But we think this is tangible evidence of thanking them for their service, especially the veterans that are in this temporary state of need. So this facility is extraordinary. It's amazing that it's in the middle of Skid Row, because this could fit anywhere in our city. It's so beautiful. So I want to thank the Legacy Project, the Veterans Legacy Project, the Veterans of America, Justin and Courtney for their help. I want to thank Jonas Never for the great mural that he did. And again, Major League Baseball and the Dodgers. We couldn't be prouder to be providing, again, this tangible, these actions that tell our veterans, thank you for your service. So thanks very much.
Thank you, Stan. Our next speaker is from Major League Baseball, and I know this is very sensitive to her because she is in charge of this department. She is the Vice President of Social Responsibility. She made the trip out here not only for the All-Star Week, but for this particular event. Miss April Brown.
Thank you, Earl. We are finally here in beautiful Los Angeles for Major League Baseball's 92nd Midsummer Classic. We're here, so let's just clap for that. But this morning is incredibly special to us because, as mentioned, this is the unveiling of the first of 4 All-Star Legacy initiatives. And this is where baseball works off the field. We do this every day at the league, and it was incredibly important to us to make sure that when we partnered with our host club, the Los Angeles Dodgers, and the Los Angeles Dodgers Foundation, together, we wanted to make it a priority to really identify those areas that were in most need for the greater Los Angeles area. So, when it was mentioned that we committed money in 2020, that it was completely needed at that time, and what we saw over the next 2 years was that the need is even greater. So further commitment was made in 2022, and it's a total of over $6 million to all of these legacy programs. When we heard that the highest concentration of homeless veterans was living right here, we knew this is where we needed to start. So today is just really a beautiful day. I can't think of a better way than for us to come together in service for those who have served our country. The men who walk through the doors here have, dedicated a portion of their lives to protect us. So today is just a moment for us to be able to give back to them. I want to thank our partners in this work, again, the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Dodgers Foundation, the countless staff, Tanya, and the countless staff at Volunteers of America Tea House. You made it so easy for us to come in here. Literally, we moved everyone out to do this refurbishment. You'll see it's just beautiful. You dedicate your careers to helping veterans every single day. So thank you for that passion and for that work. This partner is a long-standing partner to Major League Baseball. I really think, she is the magic behind Magical Builders. Christy Frank, her family, her whole team. Decades. We could not make this happen. You're going to see just her beautiful work. And I tell you, when we, sat down with her, it was like, let's do this and let's think about this. And she brought the vision to life, and she did it in magic time. So, Christy, we cannot thank you enough. And then a special recognition to Justin and Courtney Turner and the Turner Foundation. You are committed to this work every day through the Turner Foundation, and you simply said, yes, we're in. And that was just amazing. So thank you for that contribution. So I want to be able to present to this legacy project our plaque from Major League Baseball. Thank you. It really takes, this is what legacy is all about. It's partners and supporters coming together to do good in the name of baseball, the sport that we love. So we are so happy to unveil the first legacy project at the Volunteers of America Tea House.
That's great. Thank you, April. Justin, why don't you get up here and be in the picture? Go ahead, Tanya. Okay. Well, the next introduction is a pretty easy one, but I do need to give you some personal details. I'm not quite as nervous as the time that I married them. That was in Mexico. I didn't have to get licensed. So are you really married, guys? You really are legally married. That's good to know. But recognition is one thing. Inspiring people is another thing to join in. And if it's Tanya, if it's April, if it's Stan, if it's Major League Baseball, if it's the Los Angeles Dodgers, if it's the Los Angeles Dodgers Foundation, whoever it is, whatever it is, the heart is not recognition. The heart is inspiring and joining in and giving. And Major League Baseball players give an awful lot, but there are some that are definitely more generous than others. And there is a couple in Los Angeles that is one of the most generous couples you will ever find. Roberto Clemente, recipient multiple times, a two-time All-Star, and a third baseman for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Courtney Turner and Justin Turner. She doesn't play third.
Oh man. Just to let you know, I'm way more nervous doing this kind of stuff than I am being in a stadium full of 50,000 people, so bear with me. Courtney and I started our foundation back in 2016, and one of the most frequent questions we get is, why veterans? Do you have veterans in your family? And the truth is, my grandpa did serve, but he really doesn't talk about it a lot. The truth behind getting involved with veterans is, growing up in Los Angeles, I didn't need a stat or a piece of paper or information on a website. I got off on a freeway exit, and every single freeway exit I get off, I see a homeless veteran in need, asking for money, trying to figure out how he's going to get to his next meal, and it was just sad. And it was something that Court and I had talked about, and we had an opportunity to come together and raise some money to open a veterans program not far from here at the Dream Center in Los Angeles. And in 2020, when we found out the All-Star Game was coming here, we knew that there was a huge initiative in the community, and veterans was at the top of that list, and we wanted to be a part of it. And we were eager to jump in, and then obviously the pandemic hit and put a little wrinkle on that. It probably didn't cause Stan any stress at all. But when we found out we were getting it back in 2022, it was one of the first calls we made. We found out that we were going to be coming right down here to the Tea House and renovating this beautiful place right in the heart of Skid Row and rejuvenating it with life and hope and purpose for all the members here who are going through a tough time, and we couldn't wait to be a part of it. And I want to echo my thanks to Christy. What an absolute rock star, working with her this whole time and trying to get stuff in and out, and basically on her phone 24/7 and running all over this place. Absolutely outstanding. I don't know if we have as much of an impact if it wasn't for you, so thank you, Christy. And then to the Volunteers of America Tea House, Major League Baseball, for letting us partner with you guys. Thank you so much. It means so much to Court and I to give back to this great community who's given us such a great life, being able to come here and play a game for a living. And one of our biggest goals, obviously, is to give back and help make people's lives better, but also to continue to raise the bar for our teammates and realize the platforms that they have and the impact that they can make in our community. And we are so lucky to be a part of the Dodgers organization, who do such a great job with that, from the Dodger Foundation, Mark Walter, Naomi, killing it in in the community department, so many different initiatives. Also, Clayton Kershaw, Adrian Gonzalez, guys who were before me that, I'm sorry, Nicole White, community, who just did so much stuff in the community. And they raised the bar for Court and I, and we want to continue to raise the bar for the guys that are coming behind us. And couldn't be more proud to be a part of a great organization who really, really, really puts the community first and leaves their mark on every single Angelino in this town. So thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoy this beautiful place.
This is a beautiful place. I got to take a tour earlier. It's going to sleep 80 men. And also, when you take the tour, you'll see a mural and you'll know where Courtney and Justin put their biggest footprint and fingerprint. Sorry about that. We have a very special speaker, our last speaker, before we have a ribbon cutting. This gentleman has benefited from the tea house and is from the Vietnam era, and he is a vet. And this is a very special thing for us to have Mr. James Walton come up and speak.
Woo! I didn't know what to expect when I came in here today. I've been here, I've seen them doing the work, and I didn't know what to expect when I came in here, but when I walked in here, all I could do was say, wow, wow, wow. Wow. You guys did a great job, and this is truly a place to refresh, to rejuvenate, to start anew. It's a good starting point. I know it is for me, so I soon will be leaving here, going into permanent housing, thanks to all my friends at the VOA. And this is truly a blessing, to be standing here with you guys. Justin, I love you. Thank you. Thank you, Oral. Thank you. I'd like to thank the Dodger Foundation, the Legacy Project, for helping us out, and we won't let you down.
Thank you, James, very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. From the Volunteers of America to Major League Baseball, the Los Angeles Dodgers Foundation, Justin and Courtney's Foundation, we thank you for coming. We have a few more things before the tour, but the first thing and most important thing is the ribbon cutting. And so can I have the ribbon, please, and the scissors? Okay, guys. 1, 2, 3. All right, look right here, everybody.
Just get them to hold after it's still.
Okay, thank you.
Can you hold for us back here, please? We're going to let the other ones clear out the front when they're done.